Okay. So if this kitten never gets out of my light here, this is a new Frankinplan planner that I actually set up over the weekend, and I wanted to share with you guys, see if it could help someone get some ideas for theirs. So of course the first page is clear. I do have some cloth and paper clear inserts too, but for now, this is the one that I'm using. This is kind of like a rough draft. I have my inbox that I can put my little notes and stuff on. And then first thing I have is a brain dump. I really need a lot of these. I do a lot of brain dumps where I just kind of dump everything out of my brain onto these sheets of paper. And on the back side is where I take that information and I categorize it in between like urgent, important, urgent, not important, not urgent, but important, not urgent, not important. And then I kind of go down my list like these ones first, these ones second, these one third, these one fourth. So after I make my brain dump, I can kind of go back in and reorganize what's actually important and prioritize. And I have a few of these sheets up front because like I said, I do use them a lot. So currently I have my to-do tab up here, and this is for January, so it hasn't been written in at all yet. It's driving me crazy not doing it. But anyway, so here is my master to-do, and you see that they're color-coded. And then these are my don't forget sheets. These are like voicemails, emails, things like that. And I have extra of these sheets on hand in a file, standalone file at my desk, and I'll show you how I have those organized as well. But don't forget is mostly like emails, voicemails, things like that, that kind of really need attention but not immediate, such as the master to-do list. And it's really nice too, because then if I have like a day off or you know, some time, I can go through and say, well, what can I get done from my master to-do list today? This is needs rescheduled. This I mostly did because COVID kind of threw everybody off, and dentist appointments and well checks and things like that kind of got a little off track, and it was hard for me to keep track of what needed rescheduled and what didn't. So this was originally due to COVID, and I just decided to keep it in there. And like I said, this is a plan in progress. So, and then I have my monthly. Now this is my catch-all. As you can see, it's blank. And this is just basically in the front of my planner for me to jot down notes and make a mess of. Because, you know, it's not significant. I have as many as I need printed out of these. And then weekly, this still needs some work. But I'm going to, my plan is to do like my habit trackers and my meal planning over here, my top 3 for the day, and then of course the schedule. What I did was I put the times on both, which is new. And these are a work in progress. I'm trying it out now at the end of the season to find out what works, what doesn't work, what I need to add, what I need stickers for, this, that, and the other. Right now I'm trying to, as you can hopefully tell, keep it, you know, there's elegance and simplicity, they say, and I think paper and cloth, and there truly is. So I'm trying to stick with a white and black background for now and try to get the planner as functional as possible before I start decorating it. And then these are my monthlies, and they have all kinds of stuff on here. My routines, my health, my meds, nutrition, fitness, book club, currently reading, Bible study, and then this is all work stuff down here that I keep track of every day. And then here's my routines, and I wanted to see if my little sticker, I made a little circle stickers because I couldn't find any of the exact size that I wanted. I wanted to see if they would fit, so I put them on a blank. But anyway, So these are going to be my AM, and I should have two, and they should be back to back, but they will be next time. Right now, like I said, this is just a rough draft. One is AM routine, one's PM routine. I need a weekly and a monthly routine in here as well, but I do have the yearly routine printed out, and it is the clean slate for the new year. Isn't that fantastic? And then the yearly plans for 2023 too. And then here's my zone cleaning. So this is stuff that I do every month, and once I get it done, I'll put the little stickers that I made on there. I did have it color coded, and I actually did print out a bunch of colored ones too, which I'll use if I have to, but I really like the look of these in there, and these are so much easier to make. So but like for instance, you know, my kitchen cabinets, I want to make sure I do them every month and just kind of check them off. And then once the whole kitchen's done, I'll put a little sticker on the one to know that that's completely done for January. And I have this for every room in my house. And even some work stuff. Outside, my Jeep, everything, even the deck. Next section is my notes section, and this is just the generic note that I put in here because, like I said, I'm trying to get it all set up. Wellness is going to be my first main tab, and of course put yourself at the top of your to-do list every single day, and the rest will fall into place. I'm trying to be better about that, and advocate for myself and make sure that, you know, my needs are taken care of, because I've noticed that if I spend too much time on like one thing, everything else in my life suffers, which I'm sure you guys all know that too. And then under my wellness tab, so I have wellness here as my top tab, and then I have 6 side tabs along with it. And the first side tab is nutrition. So here's going to be my meal planning for January, for February. Here it is, week at a glance. And what's nice I like about these is that I can, you know, trim these off and just take the shopping list with me if I need to. Let's see. And then here's my household inventory, which of course needs, it needs updated. I've been trying to kind of start fresh and give everything a revamp for this year. A lot of exciting new opportunities coming down the road, and I thought what better way to celebrate that than with a new planner. My second tab is health, and here is my health January and February. I only did 1 month for each section, just so that I can kind of organize it and get it in order. And then I'll try it out and see how that goes. I just keep revamping. And you know, I have tons and tons of these tabs, the top tabs. I actually have bottom tabs too to put in, but I haven't made it that far yet. I wanted to do a quick walkthrough, see if anyone has any ideas. But here is my January and February health. Here is my next one is my diagnosis and my meds, and I have a med tracker here where I just write down the meds and then make AM and PM, and just you know, I'll put the little sticker on them. And then the side effects. I have an autoimmune illness that has some major side effects. So, and then this also, let me show you a blank one. This also has this also is like our MD record. So what I'll do is I'll put dentist with a specific color. That's what these are for. And then 2021, when we go 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, that way I can keep track. And there's one box for each person in the family. So, and then this is information for my dog. When he was born, all of his, when he went to training, all of his vaccinations, everything. And then next is my wellness section. And as you can see, I have the January and the February in here. And this is still a work in progress. So I think what I'm planning on doing, because my wellness section is truly so massive that it could take up its own planner. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do is, I was trying to divide it into different sections, and I think what I came up with is, in the wellness section, making additional subfolders across the bottom, which I have printed. I just need to tab and you know, I just have to make more of these across the bottom. I may have some, but I'm not sure. But it is a little time consuming. So, but anyway, so my idea is across the bottom to put like my affirmations, my habits and goals, faith, habits. No, is that what that says? Yeah. So affirmations, goals, faith, habits, meditation, and my dream tracker, because those are things that I'm going to use every day. I don't know. I'm still trying to come up with some ideas. If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. And then here is a rough draft of my wellness index for this section, and I do have them for the other two, but they're a work in progress. So then this is my high vibe worksheet. I know everybody, Albert Einstein, everything in life is vibration. As you vibrate, you attract. Whatever you want in life, offer it up to the universe. Whatever you want more in life, offer it up to the universe. So like I have just reminders in here that if I feel poor, to donate to charity. If I feel lonely, smile and talk to strangers. If I feel like I have no time, donate time to charity. And then over here, I will kind of rate what my current, you know, out of 10, what I feel like I'm, and then down here, I can go ahead and mark off with a highlighter, like what makes me feel like I'm in the zone or being my high vibe self. Like, let me think here. So, like social media can be either. If you use it the right way, it can really help you with, you know, raising your vibe and getting yourself in the right mindset. With you know, YouTube, there's affirmations and just all kinds of stuff. TV, the same, those feel good, Lifetime, everything's going to be okay movies. I try to make sure that everything on here is things that bring personally me joy and make me feel more high vibe. The brain dumps are a big one. And music, I think, is a big one as well. I started new sheets for the year for the chakra cleansing, and I have one extra, I think, but that's okay. Where I'll go through and I'll have to show you my old ones and just do like each chakra. So like I'll do, of course, at the beginning, the root chakra, red, and then write down you know, what affirmations I feel work best for it, meditations, visualization, the yoga poses that are specifically for that chakra. By the time I'm done with it, it'll be all decorated and completely in color-coded, and these are just fun to do and just kind of like a reminder that, and there's 7 of them, so I try to do one each day a week, and that's also in my my daily routines, which are not on here yet, but you'll see more of that when I update the planner, and I do like the complete walkthrough once it's done. I have my work affirmations here, and my dream interpretations. So I am American Indian, and I believe in that our dreams mean something, and I do keep track of them, and you know, the universe will reward you for remembering your dreams. If you keep a pen and paper by your bed and you write down your dreams first thing when you wake up or in the middle of the night, whenever you have them, you know, your body will start giving you more of you remembering what it was that you dreamt. And I fully believe that you know, everything happens for a reason, and that our dreams are trying to tell us something that our conscious just can't see. so I have some of those, and then I have my faith planning worksheets, and these are personal, not you know, Bible study related. These are just like, for example, like what am I working on right now? Discernment. I'm working on, you know, discernment. So I'll look up all the scriptures that have to do with it, make my notes of what I've learned, and then how I'm going to implement it in my life. And I try to do these once a day as well. And then we're on to the fitness, which really doesn't have too much in it. I've gained like 50 pounds because of COVID. So I'm not going to overwhelm myself with the fitness thing because I haven't been to the gym in I don't know how long. Excuse me, COVID, I apologize. So right now my plan is just to kind of track weights, cardio. And then as I get more into it and you know, start to enjoy it more and everything starts falling into place, with some changes coming up soon, then, you know, I'll be able to go more in detail with the fitness section and hopefully build it back up to where it was before. My gratitude. So I have this where I just kind of jot in every day something that I'm grateful for. I do have a gratitude journal where once a day I will write in pencil. I'll just date it and then write down what I'm thankful for. For fun, this time in this planner, for the first time, I made little prompts. And the reason why I did that is because I noticed that I have a habit looking back through my gratitude journals of saying, I'm thankful for, and then I'll name basic things, but which is fantastic, but at the same time, this kind of makes me think outside the box a little bit. Like, what difficult part of your life, I can't read, upside down, contain hidden blessings. You know, it's nice to, when you have some time to be able to, you know, think about that and really, you know, really think about it from a different perspective other than, you know, you just self-writing down. I think it kind of gets mundane, at least for me, because I tend to thank God for the same things every day, which, like I said, there's nothing wrong, but I'm just trying to think outside the box. The next section in my wellness section is memory. So this is going to be my official planner, and this is a rough draft. And this just kind of has, I have a birthday on the 14th, my goals for the month, tasks that I need to do for the month, projects I'm working on, and then here's my actual, and this is going to be like my memory planner that goes in, you know, that gets put in a box, like my legacy one day. And, you know, it'll be all pretty and decorated, you know, like I do with the stickers and things like that, but, and there'll also be a weekly as well for memory planning, but for now we're just concentrating on this. And then back here is kind of my memory page for the month. So I'll put 3 things up here, which are my goals. And like, for instance, the gym. How many times did I go to the gym? How many pages did I read? You know, that kind of stuff with my goals. I think there's usually 4 up here. And then down here I put words to live by, and of course that's all stickers, and I'll write my quotes. And then just like, you know, so that I can look back on January 22, I'll be able to look and see what I had going on, I'll be able to look at my calendar, and I'll also be able to see that I was loving, learning, savoring, celebrating, planning, reading, eating, drinking, what I was wearing, what I was watching, singing, and praying for. It's just kind of nice to kind of keep, you know, the little legacy. So when my daughters are my age one day, they'll be able to go back and see a little bit about, you know, what my life was like kind of a day of. My second section is budget. And again, here is a rough draft of a budget index for this section. Bills, this is going to be just my bills, my payday, when things are due. This is usually automatic stuff that comes out. And then my bill tracker, these are specifically for things that automatically come out. So when they automatically come out, I can check them. And if there's something, a checkbox not checked, then I know that there was an issue and I need to look further into it. And I have one for 2022 as well. These are per pay sheets. So what I'll do is I will bring the beginning balance for that pay down to the beginning balance will be the exact amount of the pay, and then I will go through all of the bills that I need to pay until the next payday and make sure that I have enough. And then that money, whatever is left over for the balance, is, you know, what we have to play with and spend. I am working on sinking funds, but that is new to me, so I'm going to implement that in slowly. Okay, and then the second thing is expenses. Okay, and this is medical bills. So I just write who it was, service, date of service, who the MD was, how much it was, whether insurance covered it or not, how much they paid, how much I owe, and if it was paid, put one of my little things on there and the check number. So I can keep track of all of that because we do have a couple autoimmune illnesses in the house. We do have a lot of medical bills. Monthly subscription tracker. I have all kinds of subscriptions to different things for like editing, software, Cricut, Bible study. I mean, I have tons and tons of monthly subscriptions. Netflix, the gym. I mean, I'm sure everybody does. So this is kind of a way for me to what card it or what account it comes out of, you know, which bank it comes out of, how much, when, that kind of stuff. Okay, next part is credit. So this is my debt priority for 2022. And what I'll do is, you know, fill this out. I'm sure it's going to take about 18 of these sheets. And then the interest rate. So I prioritize my debt according to interest rate. And that's kind of how I know, you know, I'll start at the top and get that one paid off. Yes, and highlight it and then work on the next one. It's nice to be able to see momentum with stuff like this. And then this is credit score monitoring. I'm actually, as luck would have it, starting a new one for 2021, and it just goes through each month, through each year, to just make sure that my credit score is on track and how much credit I'm using, how much debt I have, and how much I have available per the credit agencies. And then this is my online wish list, which will be full very quickly. And then where did the money go? So for each month, I'm sure everybody does this, I'll sit down and do, you know, what my budget I think should be on each one of these things. And this is usually full with an extra one, how much we actually spent and what the difference is, and then the percentage of the income for each one. And again, I only have that for January, February by default because it's on the back. Donations, I do a lot of, I try to do donations and charity. I try to be real mindful of that. This is my itemized donation sheet. I keep track of everything, and then I will actually put a pocket in here that I can keep receipts from where I donate, so that at the end of the year they can be claimed for taxes. And then the next section is additional income, and I covered that because I really don't want that shown. And then the next section is contacts, and this is going to be birthdays, addresses, which I really don't want to show either, and then I have my password trackers in here. Now this is under the budget, so this is going to be, you know, just basically budget password trackers to like utilities, things like that. Okay, so my third tab, top tab that I have is YouTube. And then here's my YouTube content calendar just for January, February by default. And then down here I'll put like ideas, plan and prep, And then down here is just a bunch of YouTube stuff, like that if you have, you know, a YouTube account and upload and things like that, that you keep track of, like, I think it keeps track of like the first 48 and then the first 28 days and things like that. And then you have to film, edit, upload, description, tags, thumbnail, and then just go through the view check. I'm really curious to fill these out. This is new. I'm going to go through and fill these out for my previous videos as well because I'm kind of curious to see which tags have been most successful. Kind of have an idea, but I want to see if that idea is correct. And I think that's it under YouTube, which it should be. Okay, and then here's seasonal. And my seasonal living index. Here's my seasonal, and this is just my calendar. We have a great group of girls that get together and do a lot of seasonal things. We meet on Zoom. We're always sharing ideas and book clubs and Bible studies, and there's, you know, we meet, you get pretty close, you know, when you're even online, when you're in a group like that. And that's kind of, this is kind of to keep track of all that. And then here's my Bible study. And again, it is with these. It actually was Soul Sisters, but I couldn't fit it on the, so I changed it. But anyway, so this is just January, February by default. And here's my daily prayers and my daily affirmations. And then these sheets are different than my faith sheets because my faith are on my own. These are Bible studies actually with, you know, other people. And yes, we do Bible study twice a day. And then the next section is book club. And then here's just my list, and then books to read. What I'll do is I'll go through all the books and list all the books front and back. That's on my book club for the year first, and then get those read, and then print out another additional page and put in here for books that I read on my own. I would like to do some type of a spreadsheet, so that, not really a spreadsheet, but like a book on the page, so that I can kind of keep track of what I read and what I learned from it and what I liked about it and how many stars I would give it and recommendations and things like that. But I haven't got that far. I started at the beginning. I've been working my way through, so this is as far as I got in a couple days, actually over the weekend. So okay, and then books to read, and then, oh, here's where I just put, I'm gonna, I actually have everything typed up, but I don't want to put it in here for this, but this is just going to be contact information, addresses for Christmas cards, and, you know, things like that of our little friend group. And then monthly, so this is still in seasonal. This is going to be subscription trackers. 2 of those, 3 of those, passport trackers, and then files. And I keep track of all the files that we share amongst each other, and then notes. And then work is going to be changing. Currently, and this is as far as I got. I should have done projects first, but work is just, so I'm not even, I may not even include it in my 2021 planner for now. But some things that I have in here that I have to plan and organize, just so if you guys have any ideas or suggestions you can make. I'm open to anything at all. I have my meeting notes, my meeting sheet. So these have the notes, the agenda, who was in there, blah, blah, blah. And then I have some calendars here that I use for work, that I used to use for work. I used to keep track of so many little details for work, and then passwords just for work. And I believe that the back of this may have some stuff filled out, so we're gonna check before I flip it. It does. So let's skip that one. And PTO, which is paid time off, This is for urgent issues that come up. Sometimes with, you know, a really stressful job, you increase the stress level, and I don't want to say common sense goes out the window, but sometimes it's easy to forget, like a voicemail that was sent that at the time didn't seem important because you were dealing with something important. So this is just an easy way to keep track of that. So I can highlight and make sure that I get everyone that. And then CEUs are something that a lot of people have to do, continuing education courses, and I just keep track of all of those. And then this will be, this is for the year, and I'll keep track, like I have my little stickers, January, February, March, my little 1, 2, 3, and you know, the year up here. And then this is where these come in where I'll do like holiday, one color, PTO, report off, and FMLA. Yeah, so I use these a lot. And then projects. Here's my project planning section. And again, haven't worked on this yet. Anybody has any ideas, please, please, please share. January only, February by default. And then these are my project planning sheets. So nice and new, that it's so nice that everything's new and not like, you should see my old planner, it's falling apart. And it's chunky, much, much chunkier than this. But I'll have like my projects when I started, details to do, like the little things that you have to do, you know, for each project, to kind of break it down into smaller sections to get it done. And then a lot of these, I do a lot of projects. I think that's it. And so I have a stack, probably half the size, of more forms that need to go in here. But when I sat down and really worked on it, this was like mainly what I wanted in here. And you know, everybody's seasons of life changes frequently, and right now, starting January 2022, this is what I feel would work best for me. I'm sure that it'll change. I update it like every 3 months and do all new dividers, and you know, next time I do a flip through, it'll probably be all color coded, or it'll be all bright, and then the next one will be all pastel, and just kind of depends on my mood. Right now I just kind of feel like going back to basics. Yeah, so I do have an additional thing that I kind of wanted to point out is that I use these for my goals, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get them cut perfectly, but anyway, so like if I do just January at the top, and then each individual goal, gym, YouTube videos, extra sleep. I mean, if I do just like 1 month and then all my goals for the month, which is how I do it now, or if I do like the gym, January, February, March, April, May, June, it seems so much easier to me because, you know, to keep just January and then each one of my goals. The only issue is that I have more goals than 12, but it's better than having, so I would end up with like 24 of these. So I don't know if anybody has any ideas on a better system for tracking and maintaining goals. I kind of like these because I'm a very visual person. Right now I print them out on cardstock and hang them up in my office with pretty little stickers, and it's all decorated, you know, on your vision board. It looks really cute. But I would like to go ahead and put it in my planner. I spend a lot of time outside of my house, and to be able to kind of take this with me would be helpful. The only thing is I really don't want like all my passwords in there if I'm carrying it around. There's nothing really in there. There's nothing really in there work related ever. Meeting notes and schedules mostly. These are just numbers, so, or like tick marks. I don't know. So those are my current issues. If anybody has any ideas or anything, please let me know. I just made these little stickers and I just absolutely love them. And I lost it. I just think they're so cute. Silver glitter, and then I made gold ones too. How stinking cute is that? Makes my heart so happy. So yeah, so this is it for now, and I am trying to just come up with ideas, and you know, if anybody has any ideas that they think would work or that they've tried and has worked, you know, please let me know. And hopefully this you know, gave someone some ideas and some excitement on working on your planner and getting started for the new year. I will do an updated flip through as soon as I have it ready. But I have some big changes coming up and I need to keep track of all of them, so this is going to be really important. But thanks for watching. Keep on planning.